We're with junior guard Damon Lynn, team's returning scoring leader from a year ago. And, again, I get excited each year, but I also I'm cautious and I'm concerned. And my biggest concern this year was, how's Damon Lynn's foot doing?
It's doing pretty good. It's holding up. I'm all right now. The break gave me a good chance to get back right.
It was tough because I knew you played through a lot of pain last year, but it was such a magical ride. Despite the foot, was that one of those seasons you never wanted to end?
Somewhat, yeah. I wanted to get out the boot, though. I knew that being in the boot for 3 months was not fun, but the season was a whirlwind, and it was great, but everything comes to an end at some point.
What was maybe the one thing, as you look back, that was your favorite moment of such a roller coaster, exciting season?
It might have been Coach Ingles telling us we were on TV coming back, walking to the airport. He stopped us like, "Hey, look, that's us." And I was like, "Yeah." That was pretty interesting, and people were looking around like, "Oh, that is them." And we got a lot of recognition that day, and that felt good.
Yeah, and we built on it, which I think made it even better for the university and for the program. But I often look at you and I say, this guy has provided. I mean, you put your blood and your guts on the floor already now, every night out for 2 years. How do you get better? How does Damon Lynn improve his chances of becoming a better player and the team's chances of winning?
I think just trying to get my teammates better. It's not all about me. At some point it was, and now it's just I want everyone to feel that sense of comfort and enjoy the season as much as I do, and I want everyone to be on the same page. So as far as me getting better, of course I want to get better individually, but I feel like getting my teammates better is the first goal.
We had another key piece to the offensive arsenal, and the guy that you're close with from growing up days, and Chris Jenkins. How is a guy like this going to help maybe escalate your performances?
The energy. He brings a lot of energy. He knows how to get under your skin, so he does it in a bad way and a good way sometimes. So I feel like him being a part of the team now is going to help us and give us a little more nit and grit.
You're a mild-mannered dude, laid back off from the court, but man, you've got a killer instinct when you're on the court. What is it? What makes you tick when you step in between those lines and the whistle blows and the game's underway?
It's just being underestimated a lot in my life, and now no one's going to underestimate me, and that's my goal, to make sure that after everyone leaves the court, they say he's a tough dude. And I feel like I've made that name for myself.
Yeah, how satisfactory is it for you? I mean, a lot of teams had a chance to sign you and bring you to the universities, and of course, NJIT stuck with you, but is there a sense of pride when you see things like the accolades, you and Coach Engels, the 11th best coach-player duo in the country, you're a preseason All-American. I mean, are these things that you just kind of say, hey, look, man, I told you, and it's going to keep coming?
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. So I thank Coach Jim Ingles for bringing me here, and the next 2 years are going to be fun. We're going to make a big scene.
Let's get back to that, too. I thought it was interesting because you guys finished 11th in that same article. Mike Krzyzewski, his duo was number 12, okay? What makes Jim Ingles and Damon Lynn kind of have that ability to do what they've done to get this type of attention?
I believe it's humbleness, and Coach, he's always told me to remain humble, and him as a coach, he's always been humble. He's brought this program from 0 wins to 21 wins, the most in school history. So him remaining humble and him rubbing off on me, I feel like that's the biggest thing of being one of the best duos.
What went through your mind when you heard that NJIT was joining an AQ conference here in the NCAAs?
Conference tournament. That was the biggest thing. That's what I wanted to do, play on that stage coming out of high school, and now we get the chance to do it.
From your opinion, what's going to make this team click even better to have more of a successful season than we had a year ago?
What's going to make us click is probably Coach. I mean, last year he coached us a different way than he's doing this year, and I feel like it's helping us this year because now he's teaching us different things. Now, last year was just, you have to do it this way, and now he's starting to let our IQs come out and let us play the game more. So I feel like that's going to be a better impact.
Do you get any more pressure on your shoulders when you see, the all-conference honors and some of these awards? Is that something that you take to heart, and how do you make that and parlay that into something beneficial on the court?
I don't really feel pressure. I feel pressure of failing. I don't want to fail. I don't want to get all those accolades and then come out in the season and they're like, oh, that was just a bluff. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to live up to those standards.
Give me one reason why you're going to be better this year?
My mindset. and I understand the game more, and that's going to make me a better player.